Hey traders, I got a lot of charts, so I'm going to get right to it. Volatility is picking up, and I actually want to start with the NASDAQ chart. I believe last week I made a video when we were up around here, and I was thinking that the NASDAQ could fall about 60 points, and I wanted it to get there as fast as possible. I mean, obviously I had no idea this CREIT thing was going to happen, but opportunities do present themselves when things look really, really bad. And I think that this is what's happening right now in the markets. I know a lot of people are probably going to be scared to hold or really buy anything tomorrow for fear of what's going to happen over the weekend. And oftentimes, those can be pretty profitable trades. So I'll probably be looking to buy a few things tomorrow, maybe a little bit closer to the end of the day. I mean, hopefully we do get a little bit more selling pressure, and I think that well, let me just get to what I'm seeing first. Here you've got the Dow. Nice RSI action here on the 60-minute chart. Absolutely nothing to worry about. We even got a little positive divergence here. Typically, when you're in a bull trend, it channels between 80 and 40, and that's exactly what we're seeing right now. Even this brief sell-off never even pushed it down below 30. So extremely bullish action here in the Dow. I mean, this is absolutely, you can't even call a 100-point drop on the Dow correction. There's just no selling pressure on the Dow. We're in a little bit of a channel here. If we break down below this, there could be some selling pressure. The McClellan oscillator here this is not a whole lot to worry about right here. And again, you even got a positive divergence here. So nothing to be concerned about here. What I wanted to point out was that the ADX is currently not supporting a bearish move. The negative DI has not really spiked up like it has here, and even at this point in time, the actual ADX, the ADX never followed suit. So that even showed that this was a counter trend, and I think that's what we're seeing here. The ADX is pointed down, and the negative DI hasn't really spiked up, which to suggest that there's a whole lot of fear or there's a whole lot of pressure to this trend. The TSX is in a complete sideways neutral move right now. There's absolutely no edge either way with this chart. Gold, my outlook on gold is that the 1640 to 1650 level is an absolute resistance level. I actually think that we might have another $10, $12 of upside before this turns and heads lower, but we'll see. I think if it can break through there, it's probably going to make one final last gasp up to this level. There's a lot of confluence points of resistance along here. I just don't see this. And then again, bearish trends oscillate between 20 and 60, and we're at 54 right now. And this move, I don't believe is over with. Like, whatever caused gold to come down based on this powerful move down, which drove this down near about 10-12 on the RSI, all of this is just a counter trend move higher as it works off some of this oversold state. And I don't know. There's not a whole lot that I can see that's bullish about gold. The USD is continues to work its way up to this previous resistance level. For those of you who've watched my videos for a while, I speculated that this head and shoulders topping, well, wouldn't be a topping pattern, but this head and shoulders bearish pattern, I really believed that this was so obvious that it was not gonna prove to be true, and that's exactly what happened. Is we've had this really strong rally on the dollar, and I think we have a little bit more ways to go. I'm not ready to say that this is done. Home builders, this is a really strong chart. It's not as strong as this move, but and the reason why is because we have some negative divergence here on the RSI, because we have a higher high in the chart and a lower high in the RSI. So this is a little bit of a cause for a concern, but it's not in itself. It is not a reason to think that this is going to sell off. So as long as the home builder index continues to perform well, I just can't see the markets falling. And Lulu, I keep some charts that I don't go through very often, and back here I pointed out this wedge, and wow, anybody who says technical analysis doesn't work, check out how it came right down there and bounced off. Pretty interesting.